Life begins after school. That's when we bend all the rules. Time to hang with all my friends. Like to be together in a place where we belong. It's Bob Games, starting to find my way. Got a new job at YouTube today. Thank Jimmy, I'm on my own for the first time. It's Bob Games, life is sweet when I'm growing up so fast. You gotta make the good times last. Bob Games, Bob Games. Gotta make the good times last. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to a new game. Finally gonna be starting Jak and Daxter series. This game is like, I don't know, it's not really nostalgic for me. At least not like the first one and two. Like, I know I played the third game in the series, and quite a bit of the racing one, but I actually don't really recall playing the first and second one, so I'm gonna be going into this one kind of blind with you guys, so that'll be nice. Look at this little weasel. He reminds me of, like, the naked mole rat from Kim Possible. Little ferret type dude. What actually is he? Is he a ferret? I don't even know. He's a magical being, to say the least. Precursor Legacy. Oh. It says press start. I press start. Start up a new game. Create a new save file. Do not remove memory card, but that seems like something to do. Wow, it takes a while to make a save file. You know how fast, like, auto-saving is nowadays? Wow. There we go. That took a hot second just to make
my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Greedy Go, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
So the ferret dude starts off as an elf? Like the Daxter guy? What? I've always just known him as a little ferret.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps.
He's tripping.
Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
Just throws it. Oh no, Daxter.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
I don't think he's fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement.
Shots fired.
Besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Being a tree sounds nice. Minus losing your leaves every year. Or wait, he said, I don't know. So it sounds like we have a couple things to do, right?
With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
So at the start of the cinematic there, it was talking about the precursors, like, you know, the original people of the planet and their civilization. So we're trying to learn about them. And then there's also the matter of the two evil people that are gonna attack the village. So we're probably gonna have to stop that. We're also trying to change Daxter back into the elf dude, like he originally, you know, was. Sounds like we got a couple side quests. Such a nice view. Look at all those pixels. Man, after playing Elden Ring, like, I really just want to, you know, explore and make sure there's nothing hiding on the edge of the world. And the camera's inverted for this game. I don't know if I like that very much. Like if I push the analog stick to the right, my character looks left, and I push it to the left, he looks right. So that's gonna take some getting used to. Are these just lanterns? They must be. Oh, some precursor orbs.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Sounds good, sounds good. Who's just leaving these things laid out like this? I guess this is just the training ground that the old wizard dude did for us.
Power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
Huzzah. So it does autosave. Cool, cool. Sounds good. Beat up all these guys. Well, I guess they don't really drop stuff, do they?
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Interesting.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Ooh.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Interesting. Oh yeah, we can just walk by stuff and it's exploding now.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
So if you guys see me do a spin before a jump, that's just because on heckin' Elden Ring, like, circle is the run button. So normally I would hit circle before I do a jump for a running jump.
It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Interesting. So I probably have to go back there, pick up some Blue Eco, run over here as fast as I can before it runs out.
Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Interesting. Yeah, it's still gonna take me a while to get used to the reversed inversion.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
I went up there. Nice. It's very nice he grabs ledges without... It's interesting. It's nice we can swim too.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Cool. So they're kind of like, you know, coins for Mario. Collect 100, get a life type deal. But I guess, unlike Mario, it's more like a full health pool instead of,
Even higher ledges.
I did double jump. Want that last one. How very... What's it called? Assassin's Creed. They have such a long flex animation there, but I think it's just to make up for the, what's it called? How long it actually takes the save to,
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
So that's a shortcut back down. This game's interesting. There's a couple different aspects going on. It's been a while since I played a new game. Minus Elden Ring. I mean, I took so long of a hiatus on Dragon Ball again. I do apologize again. You know, just IRL stuff. I wish, you know, I had, you know, lots of subscribers that were all on my Patreon, then we could just, you know, I could do this full-time, stream and everything. That'd be cool.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
All 7, eh? I thought there was only 4, he said. Well, we got every, so we got every orb, and we got 4 of those things. Ow. I say ow, but it didn't really hurt me. Maybe there is only 4. Why is she saying 7? Maybe it's because it's a test area. Test area only has 4. I'm assuming. Yeah, I don't see nothing else. Intriguing, intriguing. But yeah, I feel bad, because, like, last game was Dragon Ball, right? And, like, this one's Jak and Daxter, and, like, both of these are, like, early 2000s, PS2, 1080p graphics. Next game, maybe I'll give you guys a game with some slightly better graphics. I don't know. I just like to do the nostalgic stuff, you know? I mean, this one's, you know, not really nostalgic for me, but I hope it is for you. And, like, once I get into the 3rd game, in the racing game, those ones will be nostalgic for me. Ooh. Double jump is so awkward. Even the camera is. I don't know. Making excuses. Oh no, is the thing, like, still down there? Oof. Fall damage is a thing. There we go. Now it'll let us leave. Green Sage's hut. Looks like there's only one real option. Circled warp. Why isn't it X? So weird. I mean, triangle is like the go-to button in Elden Ring, so.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
He's very friendly. Ugh.